Hey everyone, it's Matt with jinX Brothers. We've got ourselves our next state penny box. And this one comes from Moscow, Idaho. And it's labeled US Bank. This comes from my good friend Tarek, who is from Washington. He actually did supply the Washington box as well. And he swung on over to Idaho and grabbed me a couple of boxes. This is the one that I did have designated for the state penny hunt. The other one I'm just going to hunt on my own. This is box 25. If you have not already seen my other 24 boxes, please go back and check out the playlist. I would love for you to see how this box compares to the other ones. As usual, we're hunting for anything cool, but most importantly, we're trying to fill some spots. We have 200 spots filled, but we still have a lot to left, especially those older wheaties. So we're hoping to find some old wheats, maybe some upgrades, and anything else that might look cool. So I'm going to jump into this box. I am going to come back once I found something fun. Hopefully, I'll see you soon. Roll one. Looks like this box will not disappoint because it's coming out blazing. The 1957 D Wheatie. Wheatie 1 already on the board. All the way up to roll 10. But we've got ourselves another date-facing Wheatie. 1953 D. This one's not quite as nice as the other one. Since then, we have been getting a bunch of 09s. We did get this really nice Canadian. I was hoping it was a 2012, which is the last year they're minted. I do not have that yet. And then we've got a couple of really nice looking examples, a 70, 5D, and a 68S that I'm going to compare against what we already have. But besides that, it's been a pretty stock hunt so far. Hopefully the Wheaties warm up. Next roll will give us another date-facing Wheatie. 1958 D. Whoa, jumped right on the fingers. Alrighty, maybe we're warming up. Wheatie 3. Next roll, roll 12. Looks like we might be heating up. We got another date facing 1952 D wheat, which gives us Wheatie number 4, and there's some others in here that could be a possibility. I guess we'll have to find out. Roll 22 will bring us our first wheat ears facing. The question is, what kind of date will we get? It's looking in pretty good shape, so probably not too old. And I would be wrong. It's a 1939. And I think we might be missing that one. This could be a filler. We'll have to find out at the end. And that roll was a twofer. And they were both wheat ears facing. And this one definitely looks old. What do we got? 1916. I'm pretty sure we don't have that one, but what a great find, a teens Wheatie. And that is Wheatie 6. Roll 24 is going to bring us Wheatie number 7. It's a 58D, so it's the last year of the wheats. Not in the greatest shape, but still a wheat. Bit of a dry spell. Roll 40. And we've got another date facing us. 1955 D. Wheatie 8. I don't know. I'm pretty happy that I think we have some fillers. Hopefully we can find some more in this last row. Roll 46, an almost ender, one off. 1955 D. In pretty grubby shape, but that gives us Wheatie number 9. And just like that, we're done. Wow, what a great box. Thank you, Tarek, for sending me the Idaho boxes. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. And now for the wrap up. We ended up with a ton. Look at these guys. All Canadians, though. 13 of them. We ended up with 36 1981s. We had a dozen of the 09s. We had a couple birthplaces. We had one of both the 400 years and the presidential, and a boatload of the professional life. We basically only had 50s for the wheats. We had a total of 9 wheats. We had 7 of them in the 50s. We had a 39 and a 16. You ready for some craziness? I've got every single one of those in the book already, in as good, if not better condition than what you're currently looking at. So we've got no ads for the wheats. A 16 and a 39, both are already in the book. How crazy is that? We did have one upgrade though. It's a 1975D. This one is slightly better than the one in the book, and just enough that I'm going to swap it out. I'm going to add a couple of these other ones, like the 16, the 39, and probably one of these nicer 09s to the back of the book. And now I wanted to, since we're halfway through the challenge, thought I would share my books with you. So I'm going to put the camera up overhead so I can show you each of the books individually, and you can kind of see where we're at halfway through the challenge. All right, here's the deal. These are going to be 2004 to current. What I've done here is I've got the book full. I do have all my 21s. Clearly, I'm not going to have my 2022s yet. So this is beautiful. What I've done with my spares here is I've thrown in anything that is kind of unique, different. You can see we got, actually this one is from Tarek as well, just like this current box. This was a lucky penny he sent me with the first box that came from Washington. It's got some miscellaneous stuff that I've got from other boxes where they maybe did not make it into the book, or they got kicked out because of an upgrade. You can see like this is an old Canadian from the New York box. We've got a old one from the Hawaii box. We've got that Indian head from the Hawaii box. Some unique ones with some markings, a golden coin, things of that nature are what I'm kind of filling this area with. Next on the list is 1975 to 2013, and you can see these are almost all stunners. The 75 and 76 are still a little bit on the brown end, but everything else in this book is gorgeous. This one down here is a treasury seal that I found in a penny box, but all the pennies that are in here look pretty darn sharp. I just need to find 2 more of these and I'll be in really good shape. The next book is from 42 to 74. You can see that I'm missing some of my earlier 40s here. Most of these are in brown shape, and then as I go back into the 50s, once I get to the original or the earlier wheats, we do have some reds going on here, and then most of the late 60s, early 70s are in pretty nice shape. There's clearly some can use some upgrade. This again, I'm using this for a special one that I found in a box. This particular corner was counter stamped. This is a play penny. Again, these all came from the state boxes. You can see mostly I'm missing the S's, but I am missing some of the earlier 40s. And then our problem child. This is 09 to 40. You can see this first page is pretty atrocious. We just have 13, 16, 17, 18, and most of these are going to be the P's. We did get an 18S, which is pretty awesome. Again, still missing most of them here, and generally we're getting the P's when we are getting them. We did get an S here, a 27S, but again, most of them are P's. And then even into the 30s, we have a 40S, a 40, a 39, and then again 38, 37. These are all P's. So we're missing our mint marks, our S's, and really most of the coins, to be honest with you, that are pre-40. Pre-40s are always tough to find. and it seems like I'm always finding the same ones when I do find them, which is a little frustrating, but that's why we hunt, to see what we can find. Appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm going to hopefully have all 50 states hunted before the end of the year, and I appreciate y'all stopping by. So, until next time, have a great one, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.